Doesn't get any better than this. So everybody, buckle in. Let's be prepared mentally. Take a deep breath.
Click.
And let's get to the hot modern action.
All right. Car's in neutral.
Why is it in neutral?
Check my mirrors.
Don't put it in neutral.
You got to check your mirrors while it's in neutral. It's in neutral. Check your mirrors.
Just.
First gear. Do you know how to drive a stick?
Yeah. Can we please just cut to the overhead so I don't have to deal with this?
We're driving a British car anyway on the wrong side. There we go. Justin Gebing. Oh, all right.
Justin Gebing on Jund. Didn't expect this. I actually had no idea what either of these people were playing. So
you know, Gebing usually plays like some sort of blue-white variant.
Nightfall, however, from Brandon Carpenter is an interesting one. Haven't seen this in a while. It should be Bat Nightfall, right?
Unknown.
Like you have to play blue for
Retreat
the combo. Yeah.
Shout out to Justin for playing the best Treetop Village.
Disagree.
The art on that one is just insane.
Disagree.
What is there a better Treetop Village?
Yeah, just the Corset one. Was it M13? M12? I think it was M12.
It didn't have the same art though, did it?
No. It had the better art.
Well, there's an F&M promo with that art. The good art.
Blue White versus Jund was last match, and Jund just kind of crushed it. Blue White kept a bad one in game 1 and
was on the back foot the whole time game 2.
Yeah. Chad saying he misplayed. I think he's just he didn't draw well. I don't know that he misplayed severely. We've added a Bob to our Goif.
Yeah, this is a full-blown
Goif just a 1-2.
And here's the deck's namesake.
Going in on Nightfall instead of pathing the Bob is bold, to say the least.
Justin, Bob's a land, draws a land.
Yeah, all the lands. That's not a bad thing. If it continues, it can become problematic. But for right now, it's not bad. He has an Abrupt Decay in hand to answer this. Knight of the Reliquary.
And you just do it before attacking into the voice, right?
Yeah. And now you can just attack into the voice. You can block and get a 1-1. That's not going to do much for him.
Unless he has like a SRAM's expertise into a
Hordling Outburst.
Yeah, no Hordling Outburst. That'd be sick.
That would not be sick. That would be stupid. You build that deck. You go and do it. I know you want to. Build your Bird at the Stake deck. Ramming Up Excavator. I don't think this is Nightfall. I think this is just Green-White Value Town. I like this deck a lot.
Yeah, won't you take me to Value Town? Won't you take me to Value Town?
I don't think it's particularly well matched up against the Jund deck. Unless you draw like the land disruption portion of the deck. Value Town, Spider Monkey.
Town. T-O-W-N.
Let's get it right. Alright, he's going to go search for a basic. Let's see if we can see how many more basics or lands he's going to draw off the top. Oh, he's not going to give us the pleasure.
You could put an E on town if it's an outdoor shopping center built.
It's not.
It's somewhere on the loop highway of the city.
Let's just cut that one short. That's not what it is.
You can't tell me that you would not go to a shopping center named Value Town.
Mark Bia, 05 or 0815. Thank you for the follow.
Thanks, Mark. Be a good follower and donate to the Patreon.
Yeah. So Brandon played this Windswept Teeth. If he was going to do that, he should have played the one in the yard.
Wow. So here's the only thing I hate about playing against Bob. I get it. Great card.
Yeah.
When you repeatedly show me lands on it,
yeah,
it just infuriates me. Like, if you take one a turn on average, I'm fine.
Like, one a turn's low, I think, with Bloodbraid in the deck now.
But, like, that puts it on par with, like, a Phyrexian Arena.
Sure.
So we can trade off this Tireless Tracker. Gets another clue. So 2 clues on the tracker. And I think he's just going to trade it off with this Treetop Village. Is that the plan?
Seems like a plan. Nope. We're just going to take the 3. Definitely have to deploy the Goyf here.
Yeah, while Justin has a ton of draws off this Bob, they've all been lands, so he's not really making a huge board presence.
And Brandon just drew a Collected Company, and that's going to be a big deal. And this Ghost Quarter.
Not a small deal.
That, with the Raymond Excavator, can really tax Justin's mana.
Yep.
The whole land combo.
Again, that might be the 3rd time out of 4 draws that he's done land.
We can't. We could fire up the Raging Ravine if we wanted to offer the trade on the tracker. Well, that wouldn't even trade. You would just eat it.
Yeah, we would just get...
Just get 8.
Yeah. Yeah, Justin's actually behind here.
Yeah, until he finds the answer for this Tireless Tracker, that's a wrap.
Interesting.
And with the Ghost Quarter on deck, and this Collected Company.
Yep.
So Brandon could
really
whiff on this Collected Company and probably still be ahead. But this deck is not designed to whiff. Not a good one. Looks like we're going to get a Courser. So this combo is interesting. We get Courser plus Excavator plus Tireless Tracker.
Yeah.
So we gain life, get clues, can play lands out of our yard.
Yeah, like if he doesn't like the top card, he can Ghost Quarter one of Justin's lands to... Or any number of crazy things.
Get a clue, gain a life. Yes, Justin does need a Seismic Assault.
We have to, we gotta reveal that top card.
Yeah, what's that top card there, bruh? You
yeah,
hiding?
Man, that's yours. You gotta maintain that. You gotta maintain that game state.
Tireless Tracker.
Pop that clue. Play another Tireless Tracker.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, see, what's he doing? What are you doing with all this land? Just, you gotta spend it up, man.
Now he's taking 4.
Yeah, see, here's the Justin gets the full payback.
Gonna play out this
See, if I'm gonna be
Bloodbraid
in a
Elf.
situation like this where I've intentionally orchestrated Cursor, Tireless Tracker, Ramnap Excavator, I am playing all the possible... Like, I'm just spending all my mana every turn.
Sure.
Because, like, it's a chore to put that together.
We gotta bolt the Excavator here.
Yes, concur. And so to not utilize it while you can is just... I mean, what else did we go this distance for?
Right. I would have popped a clue to draw the Tireless Tracker, played it, pop a fetch.
Yeah, well, depending on what comes up off the top of my deck. I might just pop another clue, draw another card.
Doesn't really make sense here to activate the Raging Ravine, although Brandon may be disincentivized to pop the Ghost Quarter now that Ramnap Excavator's gone.
Sure. Yeah, he has to use it a little bit more cautiously. And I just don't think Brandon recognized that he could turn on the heat.
Yeah, he was way ahead.
And he needs to capitalize on it. Because the other advantage you get from popping the clues, like...
Justin should be at 10, I believe.
Alright, we're going to find out what Brandon is doing.
Or
he's
popping
gonna pop all
the
3 clues. Okay.
That's aggressive.
See, this is loose. You lose all your flexibility.
Yeah.
Whereas I want to be flexible. I want to be nimble and like a mongoose.
Nimble like a mongoose. How do you feel about e-witness into collected company here?
Fusion 1986 following us. Doing the right thing.
2 clues.
Living the
And a
dream
life.
here in America.
Yeah, so this green-white value town already runs birds. It also runs hierarchs. But it runs it in a 4-2. Like 4 hierarchs, 2 birds.
Yep.
I want to flip it and get like a stomping ground and a sacred foundry in here.
Okay.
And jam some bloodbraid elves.
Yeah.
Most of this deck is 3 and 4 drops.
Oh jeez. Oh boy.
Just the full 7.
The most possible.
And draws another Lily off the top. Yikes.
Yeah, Justin's a mile behind now.
Is there a way that this deck can win through moat?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way you win through moat is to not register it in a legacy tournament, and you will win through the moat. Because moat...
Cascade into the 3rd Lily.
Yeah, this has just been a series of unfortunate events for Mr. Gebing.
Oh, we can make him edict 3 creatures?
Yeah, what else are you going to do? I mean, gets the voice, creates a token, gets the bird.
Yeah, might as well run it out there.
Yeah, the most
Edict you
expensive
again.
diabolic edicts you've ever created. So now, Justin's actually got this board down to a manageable size.
Yeah, but so we've got a 7-6, which is becoming an 8-7, a 4-3, a 4-4, and a 2-4, and all of these creatures are growing. We're going to attack with 1 Bob.
He's only interested in keeping 1 Bob around. Here's a path. I don't think does he have a basic left?
No, he can't. I got this witness, I'm going to get back something and then attack you. All of your creatures are lethal. You outnumber his creatures 2-3, 3-2 rather. You got it. You got it, Brandon.
You did it.
All right.
So would you honestly take this Greenwood Value Town deck looks sweet.
Yeah.
Would you take it to a 15 rounder, knowing the collateral damage you get from all the Tron hate? I would expect exists in Modern now.
Tron hate.
Yeah.
What Tron hate?
Blood Moon.
With his green-white Value Town deck?
Yeah.
You can still play all your cards, all your spells.
Yeah. But you don't get any of the fetch land activations.
So?
You don't get any of the ghost quartering.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
So green-white Value Town, it's okay. I think Todd Stevens plays it.
Okay.
To great effect. I mean, he's done well with it.
And he's a nice guy.
And he's a nice guy. He is a nice guy.
So that's good for him.
For...
Todd.
Oh. Well, what I'm saying is, like, people have done it, and it's fine. And I don't think that Blood Moon really affects this deck at all. I mean, it shuts off some of their lands, but they're fine with it. Like, if you're boarding in Blood Moon against them, you've probably got some problems.
Sure.
So we've got Modern in the mid-ranging saying that Value Town loses to Storm, Dredge, Tron, Burn, Valakut, Big Control decks, and Affinity.
Whoa! That's quite the metagame analysis.
Wow. That's a lot of things to lose to. I guess it just beats the pants off of Ad Nauseam because it wasn't included in that list.
Sure, it just crushes it.
I don't know how.
Yeah, so my biggest concern when they unbanned Jason Bloodbraid was a loss of diversity in the format.
Right.
And we haven't witnessed that yet.
I mean, kind of have. If you look at the mocks, the top 8 was Jund and a Boggles deck.
Sure. Oh, was it 7 Jund decks and 1 Boggles?
No, I mean, it wasn't that extreme, but it was a ton of Jund.
Okay.
And 1 Boggles deck that squeaked on through.
Wiggled its way in
One
there.
spree Bogle got its way in there.
It slipped right in. Was a known player playing the Boggles deck?
I mean, they were all known players. I mean, it was a Moto grinder. Like a notable Moto grinder.
Okay.
The Russian guy, I don't know his name is.
That guy.
Listen, I'm not going to put up with the sass, alright? We got one more round to get through.
You're right. We've got two more games here, maybe.
Justin bringing in the Grafdigger's Cage. That's going to be a pretty solid one here.
Yeah. Interacts well with Collect and Ramanap Excavator.
Boggles was a great choice. Boggles with the main deck, ley lines that is, was a great choice.
Sure. Yeah, Modern's one of those formats where it's like, not necessarily every deck can win a tournament, but like the right list of any given deck can take down a tournament if you just, the metagame shifts away and you predict it.
Yeah.
Game on.
Justin going down to 17 to get this Grafdigger's Cage online. I saw a ton of land in Brandon's hand. I don't know on what grounds he kept it, but I can't really see into his hand. So, turn 2, Bob. This is just how we drew it up.
The Darkest Confidants. And if Bob gets pathed here, it could mean a turn 3 Bloodbraid Elf. Doesn't look like we have one. Looks like Master of the Wild Hunt. Or Huntmaster of the Fells, I'm sorry.
I don't see it might be a Huntmaster. I saw a Tarmogoyf and a Terminate. Adds a Windswept Heath. It looks like he's got Cursor, Ramanap Excavator.
Boy.
You're fine taking 3 from Bob for a Lily. That's cool.
It's part of the deal, I guess, when you're playing this deck.
It doesn't have a 3rd land.
Whoops.
Feast or famine over here. We got this Goyf at least.
Yep. At least.
We need another black or red land to be able to cast this Terminate when it comes up.
Concur.
Preferably black so we could also play the Liliana.
Right. How do you like playing... He has a Bob, an additional Bob in hand. How do you like playing that instead of the Goyf to try and dig to a land?
I'm not super high on it. Like, you want to pressure a life total, and anything that Brandon plays now, if you get to terminate it, you could put a lot of pressure on him.
Sure.
So this Courser, he's already played Land Return. He has to reveal the top card.
There's a land that doesn't help you, but that mountain turns that Terminate into a live spell.
Yeah, and I'd probably fire it off here.
I'd probably make
Maybe
sure I
the
know what
Maelstrom
top card of his
Pulse.
library is first. Maybe the Maelstrom Pulse?
Yeah, so if you Maelstrom Pulse, that's sorcery, creature, land, enchantment.
Oh, but you get instant creature, land, enchantment.
Right. So we get an attack for 6 here.
He's considering all the
But
possibilities.
you get to use all your mana that way.
Yeah, there's a 4/5
So here's
and a
6.
2/1. Yeah, that old enchant creature hitting the graveyard. Enchantment creatures.
Pretty nice.
Pretty big deal. Brandon not having a big land game either.
We have an interesting one here. I had an opponent playing Terramorphic Expanse instead of Evolving Wilds in a standard showdown. Functionally the same, but it bothered me a bit. What would you do? Terramorphic Expanse not legal, obviously.
Yeah, concur. If the opponent's like a 10-year-old kid,
Slam it down their throats.
Yeah, I obviously shame him. Make sure he never comes back to my store to cheat again.
Yeah.
No, I
savage cheater.
Would probably finish the match, go up to the counter, ask them for 4 Evolving Wilds, and take the kid aside and explain to him.
What if he's like, yeah, I already have 4 of these in my deck?
Oh.
He's pretty knowledgeable, the guy says.
Oh, if he's knowledgeable, if he knows what's up, you just... Like, if somebody knows, and they're just being a butthead...
So, what if...
Here's the thing, it's not like it's putting him out. You know, if he needs the quarter to get 4 cards...
Right.
I'll hand him the quarter.
Sure.
If I say something and he literally says, I can't afford to get... Yeah, here, man. You know.
Alright, so we got a Bob activation. Here's a Bolt. That's a good one. So I've thought about this before.
Yeah.
Prozac has actually talked to me about this before. Playing Remove Soul instead of Essence Scatter. Because the Essence Scatter art was so bad for a while. And the Remove Soul art was sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
He just wanted to use it for coolness because it was Japanese.
Oh, yeah, this guy can eat my ass.
Whoa! The whole ass.
No, I literally just give this guy all the business. I call the judge. Yeah. I would loudly and openly call judge if this guy knows and he just wants to...
So if you're going to call a judge, you loudly and openly call a judge, period. Like, you just do that. That's how you call a judge.
Right. No, I've done it in a tighter fashion before. Like, if I'm playing against a kid and there's a judge call and I don't want to embarrass him because it's something, like, everybody knows.
Right.
Or I feel like he's, you know, just a little self-conscious about him. You know, what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go ask Scott something. And I'll walk up and I'll be like, hey, Scott, you know, hey, this kid's doing this. Maybe can you go over and educate? And, like, Scott's really good about getting getting people that don't know the right information and making sure the situation resolves well. So I've done it, you know, kind of more, I wouldn't say covertly, but without being boisterous about it.
Yeah, I want to be boisterous 100% of the time. Blow up this tireless tracker. Oh, we've got a book being written for us.
Oh, Spotter Monkey's 6-year-old brother apparently just knows how to cheat. Alright, so we have a Noble Hierarch blocking a trample creature.
Yeah, not a lot of sense being made there, but still taking 6 and going to 1. Could have been at 2.
Yeah, I hope you gave your brother what for there about that.
Is it safe to say that Virginia is magic country?
What part of Virginia?
I mean, Roanoke.
Oh yeah, Roanoke. Well, I know the DC area is also like a hotbed of magic activity.
Yeah.
There's several pros that work out of DC. here we are, 1-1. Justin took that one down on the back of a active Dark Confidant for multiple turns.
Yeah, these Dark Confidants stay active. Like, that first game was an aberration.
Correct.
You're going to have...
The exception, not the rule.
Right. You're going to have games where Dark Confidant is on the board and you get to untap with it like 4 times. You're just going to win that game.
Yeah. It's literally a personal howling mine.
DJ Cocoa Butter lives in Greater Richmond area. We were in Richmond last year, weren't we? A little less than a year ago.
Yeah, a little less than a year ago. Saw
Amon Amarth and Goat Whore.
Goat Whore opened for Amon Amarth.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of that weekend because we both like scrubbed out of that tournament very hard.
Yeah, that was...
Also ate my first bowl of pho.
Did you?
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever had.
I don't think we didn't go to a pho place. It was a ramen joint.
I ate a big bowl of noodles and broth with like a hunk of chicken in it.
It was probably ramen.
Is that like I'm not cultured enough to know the difference. They're fairly similar, right? It's like a big ass bowl of broth.
Okay.
With a rice noodle in it. And like you get a hunk of chicken and like sometimes like an egg. And they're 2 different things. I'm just an idiot.
Basically.
All right, perfect.
But yeah, that ramen place was sweet. The sandwich place we went to was sweet.
That brunch place we went to was pretty nice. Drinks were so good. Oh yeah, that was that one. I accidentally drank a pitcher of mimosas on Sunday morning.
Got real belligerent.
I was not belligerent. Nobody had to like carry me out or force me to do something I didn't want to do.
We had to drive off very quickly. All right.
I was fine.
Thoughtseize. So we've got the Excavator Double Courser Scavenging Ooze. I don't know what's in Justin's hand, so I can't really comment here. I believe I saw 3 land. Bloodbraid, Terminate, a Lily. Looks like Last Hope. A Colgan's Command. So in this case...
I take the Excavator.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to terminate the Scavenging Ooze.
You could also Colgan's Command the Scavenging Ooze.
Oh, he takes the path.
Yeah, so you're just not really worried about any of these creatures. And if he, like, untaps and plays a Bob again, that's the whole game.
Yeah.
This voice is pretty good, though. Is that a Windswept Heath? Or is that a Horizon Canopy? Can't tell.
It's got to be Horizon Canopy, I don't think. Justin knows all those cards. I don't think he would let him
I
get
see
away
mana
with.
symbols on it, too, so yeah.
He wouldn't let him get away with.
Yeah, next time there's a GP in Richmond, we'll probably go. Richmond was a sweet city.
Yeah, it was a fun city to go to.
I'm excited for the RPTQs coming up in Indy and Nashville.
Yeah, the Indy one's going to be fun. Are we going to do the night before in Indy?
Probably. So it's in game time.
Yeah, which is outside the city.
Which is outside the city, and that was the one that I went to where, like, you literally couldn't, there wasn't room for a playmat.
Oh, right.
You had to, like, sit on your neighbor's lap.
PTQ nuts to butts.
Yeah, PTQ nuts to butts. PTQ standing room only.
Remind me, because I'm pretty sure outside the city there's a sick Italian restaurant.
Not that I've been to.
My friend,
I would believe it.
Well, my friend, my other friend John, his extended family's from Indy. Like his dad grew up there.
Oh, okay.
So they have a better handle on that place. But yeah, remind me of that, and we could maybe like stay outside the city, just go to that good Italian place. And
yeah.
Versus staying downtown, hitting up the Harry and Izzy's. You owe me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, terminate on the Scavenging Ooze. When he had 3 mana, decided not to Colgan's Command.
Well, we get the activation off of the Scavenging Ooze. Value that a little bit higher.
Okay. Oh man, now if this Scavenging Ooze earns a block, he can Colgan's command the voice, pumping the Scavenging Ooze. Well, not anymore, but... Yeah, this is interesting. See, these Jund lines are so intense.
Yeah. So you have Esper Drago Control and Green-Red Tron. So, Red-Green Tron, and this is me talking with my expertise of the modern metagame, which isn't huge. I'm not going to call myself a pro or anything, but I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on the modern metagame, and I think Green-Red Tron is just the best deck in the metagame.
Okay. I had forgotten how hard that deck is to... Like, normally, like when you're playing Magic in Modern, you're playing around certain elements.
Right.
Because they're, you know, if you get into situations, your deck just loses. I'd forgotten how hard it is to play around all the things in that Tron deck.
Yeah, you just can't.
It's just so
you just have
hard.
to get them before they can start playing stuff, and if they play something, you probably just lose.
Yeah, I mean, I just got to the point where I was like, okay, like, if he has this, it's less bad than if he has this, so I'll play around the worst case scenario.
Sure.
And, like, still losing to, you know.
Oh, we have the Huntmaster of the Fells here. That could be pretty good.
And the Bloodbraid Elf, so we got a lot of options. Well, I guess we're going to use that one.
So, you want to be able to battle Brandon's creatures here.
Okay.
And this helps with that.
Just any wolf will do. Right.
Just going to fill up the board a little bit here.
You're just going to...
we'll get an activation on this Lily. Probably just want a plus here.
Yeah, so Justin's happy to use the Liliana to basically act like a blocker for one of these creatures. Because the longer this board stays in this state, the better off he is.
Yeah. Here's an Azusa.
She's lost, but she's working on it.
She's working on it. He could go kind of ham on Justin's mana base with this Azusa, Ramnap Excavator Ghost Quarter combo he's got going on.
I think Azusa is on the stack, and he's gonna... Are we gonna... Does he have a removal spell for the Excavator?
I don't think so. I think his hand is Bloodbraid Colligan's command.
Oh, so what he's doing here is he's threatening exiling the Ghost Quarter with the Scavenging Ooze. So the Ghost Quarter's in the graveyard as part of the activation of the land. Simplode, welcome to the best Tuesday night stream you'll ever witness.
So he is playing Bloodbraid Elf. He's got a playset.
Yeah.
He's got one in hand, actually.
So now Brandon can't go completely ham, but he's going to go a little ham.
Yeah, we're going to eat this land in response to the activation.
Yep.
No, I didn't just play the land off the top. But the heart wants what the heart wants.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Sun's Champion on top.
Whoo-wee.
Justin's not happy to see that.
Sun's Champion in hand now.
Yeah, that's awkward. I would have left it on top. It's safe from discard there. I mean, I guess you want to dig for lands. That's okay.
This is interesting. So Justin could pass, use the Huntmaster flip to kill this cursor.
Well, it wouldn't kill the cursor.
Well, plus the Colligan's command. Gets the cursor in the But I don't know that that has much value.
Yeah, I think you want to kill the excavator, if anything. Yeah, you just 100% block this thing.
Just use the wolf.
No, just block with scavenging use.
Just trade it off. It's got a...
Oh, it's got a trigger. Yeah, no, I'm not blocking. Well, you can go down to 2 then. It's not the end of the world. You've got a Bloodbraid Elf in hand.
Yeah, this Bloodbraid Elf's hopefully going to put you back in the game.
You're not that far out. So let's see what the draw here is. Maelstrom Pulse is a great draw here.
Maelstrom Pulse on the voices?
So Maelstrom Pulse on the voices isn't particularly good, but Maelstrom Pulse on the Elspeth is huge.
Right.
And that's where you're going to get your value.
Here's a Bloodbraid Elf. Hits the lightning bolt, so you get to get this Ramonap excavator down.
I would probably take out the Azusa at this point. So there's no lands in Yard. He has the Horizon Canopy,
right,
which he can sack for a land. But without the Azusa, it doesn't really get out of hand, and it's just clogging up a bunch of his mana.
Right.
And we know Brandon has the Elspeth in hand for next turn, so he's probably just going to run that out there.
Alright. Yeah, I can't imagine a situation in which Elspeth doesn't hit the board here. I mean, the longer she's on the board, the better off you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here she is, the Sun's champion.
Sun's champion. Make some guys. Of note, these Voice of Resurgence tokens are going to be huge if they die.
Yep. Yeah, the only way I could see the Voice of Resurgence tokens, if you were to play a Anger of the Gods, that exiles them, so you can play around Voice that way. But I don't know if that's in Justin's sideboard.
So he plays, or he attacks with Courser into a 3/3 Scavenging Ooze. Not sure what that's about.
Well, Justin could have just killed it if he wanted to tap that land, too, because he could have removed the Azusa.
There's 2 lands. I didn't see what the draw is. Thanks for the follow, Shattered Skies. Looks like we're just going to slowly take down these soldiers. I know he's got a Kolaghan's Command in hand. Not sure what else. 2 mana.
Here's a Goyf.
Goyf. Goyf's good. I would attack with Bloodbraid Elf here.
Yeah, he doesn't have any very good blocks.
So blocking with the voice.
What is that?
That's a Sigarda, the host of Herons. That's not
good. She is hexproof. Gives you hexproof, right? Or is that the one that makes humans?
So this is the one that gives humans you control hexproof. And gives you hexproof, but doesn't have hexproof itself. It's not that one. It's Heron's Grace.
There we go.
Here we go. You and humans you control have hexproof, and you can make soldiers. It's not great here. The other cigar is actually really good here.
Yes.
This one, let's see. Noble Hierarch has hexproof.
Ramonap Excavator is not a human.
Right, it's a snick.
Alright, so we're trading off the...
It's not a trade, we're just chumping.
Chumping off the voice resurgence here. Here's another land. Destroys the...
While he can. Those humans are going to get hexproof.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not.
Oh, here's another thing. He's going to get to flip this Huntmaster this turn?
Yeah, take down the Ramnek Excavator, which is causing some problems.
It only deals 2 damage, and that Excavator's a 2/3.
Excavator's a 3/2.
Disagree.
Alright, well. Agree to disagree. Pull it up. Let's see it.
Spotter Monkey?
Ramnek Excavator.
Show us the truth. Show us the truth. It's 2/3.
Braden getting a lot of life here.
Yep. Yeah, the Horizon Canopy's not even a problem.
It looks like we're drawing. We want this path.
Let's see the next one.
Gavany Township. That's going to get out of control very fast.
Oh, he's shuffling it away, though.
We don't want it. We don't even want it.
It's fine. Where are we at on this Ramnek Excavator?
Fired up, Spotter Monkey.
Counting on you here, man.
Show me the light. Oh, it's a 2/3.
Yeah, so
that's no good.
It's a Naga Cleric. It's a 2/3.
2/3 Naga Cleric.
Just like I said.
Just like you said. You got it. Just like you said.
Would prefer if the Naga just became Snake Clerics.
Yeah. It's a little redundant with the snakes that they printed, like the snake tribe they printed in Kamigawa.
Yeah. Like, let's tighten that up, because there's a couple legendary snakes out of that tribe.
Oh, yeah. Quite a few, actually.
That you could make commanders out of.
You still can.
Well, right. I'm just saying, but you can't include your Ramnek Excavator because it's a Naga Cleric.
I'd allow it.
Are we going to stipulate that in our home game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wednesday night, Snake.
Eat this. Gain a life.
Block your guy.
Path your guy after blockers are declared. Did we take these backsies on that?
What?
I guess we went back on that. Alright, now we're going to start eating some guys and some lands. Try and get rid of this graveyard.
Did Brandon cast a spell, another spell this turn?
I think he's just cast the one.
Okay.
But he has a Tireless Tracker and a Cigar in hand. Pretty sure this wolf is flipping back.
Yeah, I mean, if you flip the Huntmaster more than once...
That's a lot of value.
Alright, so Justin's probably just going to try and remove as many possible targets out of Brandon's graveyard as possible.
Which is 2.
Possible, quite a bit.
Alright, so let's take a look here. We've got 1 land.
I might
or
get
2
the
creatures.
Elspeth knowing that he has a Eternal Witness in his deck.
Sure. I think Justin just values the life a little bit more right now.
Sure. Trying to keep that total high. Here's another Tireless Tracker. Now let's hope Justin remembers his trigger.
Yeah, we gotta flip this Huntmaster back.
Gain 2 more life, create another blocker.
And get 1 step closer to alting this Lily.
Upkeep, flip it. You're touching it. No, 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 no. Ah! Dagger.
Oh, well. Sometimes you miss it.
This is true. Sometimes you miss it. Where'd the tireless tracker go?
Did he opt to not play it, I guess?
Oh, I guess he didn't play it.
Oh, he did not play it. He was about to play it. Okay. So continue to mow down these soldiers. And then we'll just pass it back here. I wouldn't cast anything.
No, you will play a land. See what Brandon
has. Flip this thing back. No, it's if you cast 2 spells. Never mind.
Yeah, 2 spells. Brandon was happy with the 1 path. Yeah, if Justin were to draw like a Bloodbraid Elf here, we'd be in good shape.
Yeah, Justin drawing any spell would have been in good shape.
Yeah.
He's got this Colligan's Command, or even if he had a creature in the yard. Could have chumped with Bloodbraid earlier and just played all the spells.
Yep.
Get a clue. This is going to be somewhat problematic.
Yeah, this elemental token's getting humongous too.
Like, you can chump it pretty much all day. That's not a huge deal. Oh man, shields down for Brandon. We know the card in his hand is a Sigarda. So we just get to block here.
Yeah, just throw the Bloodbraid in front of it.
Yeah, and then we get to buy back the Bloodbraid and make him discard the Sigarda, and it becomes very good.
Oh, he's gonna double block the
2,
elemental.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just a 7/7. So he's got to choose one to kill here. Probably kill the Goyf.
Goyf down. All right.
That's a great trade for him.
He has 2 spells, so Justin's gonna get to generate another blocker. I think Justin's gonna lean on this Liliana to try and win the game.
Yeah.
Which is super cool. Did not get to.
Didn't flip his guy back.
There, alright. And I wonder if he's gonna make the slide play of like waiting for.
If you do it on his turn, he gets an elemental.
Oh, no. Brandon sacks his clue. Oh yeah, he did it. See how he waited for Brandon to sack the clue?
Sure.
To Colgan's command. That is. Oh, and the discard the Sigarda.
Yeah, we're gonna get that Sigarda.
The bird is new. Oh man, that's humongous.
Yeah, he's left with this collected company, which is still a big deal, but
Brandon
much better shape.
Okay, so now Justin has to remember flipping this.
Yeah, we have to flip this back now.
Come on! I don't hate minusing the Liliana to get a Goyf back.
Yeah.
You were just gonna take out the bird.
Now I remember.
Which isn't. I mean, it's a little bit of value, I guess.
Right.
But it's not like the best thing I've ever seen anybody do.
So if he didn't get that blowout on the Colligan's command, he would be pretty far behind here. Like if Brandon just like, okay, I'll untap.
Yeah.
Then Justin's in really, really bad shape.
Concur. There's another voice. Justin just doesn't have anything in hand, so these are just repetitive creatures in his world. This is a tough grind. I mean, this Value Town deck has all the elements that make a Abzan deck beat a Jund deck. Minus Lingering Souls.
Lingering Souls was the big one. Voice of Resurgence also pretty good. Draws a Terminate. Terminate's good here. I think we can safely cast the Terminate because you know he's got the Collected Company.
Right.
So he goes to his end step, tries to flip this, but no, sir. We're gonna get a Collected Company here.
Yeah, and then you're gonna let the Collected Company resolve and terminate whatever's operative. on the board at that point.
Right. Linvala. Alright, so we're going to get a Knight of the Reliquary, a Tireless Tracker.
Alright, so still at end of turn, Justin should cast his Terminate so that he can't.
Like, I think you have to get the Knight here.
Yeah, the Knight was going to mess you up.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting another Knight off the top anyway, which is pretty rough, but... Tuck Bins, thank you for the follow.
Are those like the kind of rolly bins that you put under your bed?
That's it exactly.
Alright, perfect. Glad that guy is well organized. He's got a great place to keep all his winter gear once these summer months roll around.
Yeah.
If they ever finally get here.
Never gonna happen. Draws into a second collected company, Kasali Pride Mage on top.
For as much removal as this Jundex had, Brandon's really assembled the Voltron of these excavators and cursors.
Well, so it's not just a Voltron. Like, all of the cards play really well with each other.
Right.
So you don't have just like one card is better than all the others. And then, like, there's no, like, 2-card combos, well, there kind of is. There's just, like, 5 cards that just interweave with each other very seamlessly.
Right. Yeah, you get any 2 of them in play and you're just ahead.
Yeah. So it's not one-trick pony swag. Thank you for the follow. Justin, I think correctly identifying that he needs to start minusing to get these blood braids back. Herbal extract. Well, that's a good one.
I know a thing or two about herbal extracts.
Oh, Colligan's Command. Jeez. Who's bored? Not me. This is a huge draw.
Lots of follows here, just popping off.
Huge cascade, sorry. So if he's going to let this Colligan's Command resolve...
T91. Did somebody dump onto our stream? Is that what just happened?
No, we've had pretty steady...
Well, I know, we just had like 5 followers.
Okay, well...
In the last... I'm just saying we're on later than usual.
Yeah, okay.
I was just going to thank somebody for dumping onto our stream.
Thank him.
I don't know if anybody did. That's why I asked.
Nobody did. Just thank the Lord. Praise Jesus.
Thank all these followers.
Praise Jesus.
Lakers Chivas. Here's another cascade into Ren was 20. She was? Some point in time, I assume. So we got multiple Lilianas. We're in turn 1. See if Justin can squeak a draw here.
I'd say odds are good for a draw. I don't see how Brandon's going to close this out. But he has a pretty strong advantage right now.
Concur.
Alright, we've got Wooded Foothills off the top. Going to gain some life, get some clues. Brandon's going to have to attack pretty aggressively here to attack up, or to set up a winning attack next turn.
Yeah, it's he only has the even numbered turns. He can attack in pretty much with everything because Justin has to block, and Justin doesn't have enough power on the board to crack back at him.
Definitely doesn't have crackback power, that's for sure. So these elementals are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Yeah, he's going to have to attack with more than that. You just, I mean, Ramonec Excavator has done his job. The cursors have done their job. And so if he wants to block the creatures with the lowest power,
right,
that's fine. You know what I mean? I'll get in with my high power guys. My Knight of the Reliquary that's like a 9/9 or something absurd right now.
Something absurd indeed. Justin throwing everything in front of this, not everything, but going
Many
big
things.
in front of the Scavenging Ooze. Eternal Witness on top. Alright, so we're just going to start eating things. Can we get this big enough to survive?
MTG Arena cheered ×5.
Cheers.
Oh, is that a thing?
No, it's not a thing. He just made stuff up on the spot.
No, I didn't.
We got this up to a 7/7.
I didn't know that was a function of Twitch.
Okay, well, you learned.
You learned me.
You learned.
I learned some things.
Yeah, Brandon's got a pretty big advantage here. Attacking with these cursors seems free. The tireless tracker seems free. I think Excavator's done its job. I guess we're gonna try to shrink this Goyf by exiling our own champion.
I'm gonna pull a phrase from my line of work out. We call this tap dancing. So when you're just not getting the job done in the most efficient way possible,
yeah,
we just say, "Will you quit tap dancing and just finish that so we can like move on to the next thing?"
Okay.
And Brandon he's tap dancing right now.
So for those of you who don't know, Taylor's line of work is public theater.
No, it's just
yeah. Like, Knight's got to be huge. Knight's got to be just the biggest. I don't know. He wants to play it safe. That's fine. This probably still sets up for him to win on turn 4.
He wants to activate all his cards. He wants to use all the magic cards he has.
Okay. It's not the worst thing.
I agree, it's not the worst thing. It's just like the least direct line to victory.
You're not wrong. Kill all your guys. Justin gets to untap with 2 Lilianas. He's at 16 life. He has a Thoughtseize in hand. Can he survive?
He plays... I don't think Justin's missed a land drop all game. Everybody discards 1.
So we're going to minus this Liliana.
You got to roll off 2 first.
You got to roll off the 2 first, yeah.
There you go.
Well, once he rolls off the 2, Brandon doesn't get to respond.
Correct.
So he doesn't actually get the 2 that were rolled off. So...
Concur.
But we got a Bajuka Bog in play.
Wait a minute, is that serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
he Bajuka Bogged him. So the 2 he rolled off were a Dark Confidant
and a
Raging Ravine.
So he gets the Dark Confidant.
So he can get the Dark Confidant if he wants. And he probably does. He needs like something.
Sure. Yeah, Justin sees the rating on the wall. He's going to block the 2 elementals and everything else gets in for...
bajillion.
More than enough. Like it should have last turn.
Oh, and Brandon's going to draw a card here.
Yeah, why not? It's important that we get to activate all these cards.
Turn 4. Can he do it? Can he do it? The suspense is killing me. Oh, we've got a Windswept Heath off the top. We're going to play it.
I hope you don't actually encounter any suspenseful situations if this suspense is killing you.
All right, turning everything sideways. All right, let's do the math. Justin can block 2 elementals. Looks like we're going to sacrifice this Windswept Heath. Not get a land to see how big this knight is. I believe it's just like a 6/6.
Sure. It's a good thing he didn't attack with that knight. How would he have ever gotten his Bajuka Bog?
Yeah, you need the Bajuka Bog. Looks like that's it. It was probably just exactly enough damage.
Well, that's all we got for you. I mean, I couldn't pick a bigger, better match.
Yeah, that was the
I'm not wearing
finest.
this hat next week. It covers my face. I thought I wanted the hat because I was on camera, but I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
You want to wear the hat slightly askew. I think it's...
I mean, this is perfect right now.
Like right there. That's exactly what you want. He wears it in public like that.
I do wear it in public, just like, I mean, so if I'm...
Stop it.
Yeah, just like that.
Anyway, we had a fun night. Lots of modern.
I always have a fun night with you, with the handsome John Douglas.
I have fun most nights with you.
Alrighty. Awkward.
Yikes. We'll be back next Tuesday, but tomorrow you'll have Standard, and Thursday we're going to have the League Modern.
Yeah, well, they'll probably slide us on camera if I don't O2 drop-a-roo again.
The old O2 drop-a-roo.
The old O2
then we're back Friday for more Modern, and then again take a break until next Tuesday. But we'll be here for sure next Tuesday.
I'll see you then.
We will see you then.
Smell you later, nerds.